Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to another vlog. Uh, Now, on this particular vlog, I know there's a lot of people will talk about the new of making filmmakers making a new Power Rangers movie, and the Mighty Morphin Power. First of all, I would say Mighty Morphin Power Rangers grew up with, loving the old series. I'm pretty sure like 90 to 95% would say that the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers are always the best. They're so much better than these newer shows. If the other 10 to 5 to 10%, agree or disagree with me, or other people, that's fine. But I grew up with the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and that was another childhood show that I grew up watching, and even though people today is like, oh, it's cheesy, it's how the fights are. Maybe come on, this is a show that came from the 90s, and come on, you expect as a kid you expect good action as a kid like that, as watching for this particular show, and after loving the show, and it's also I hear because for a while I've been waiting for all these the original My More Power Rangers shows to finally come up on DVD. It's been taking like a freaking forever, And thanks to Shout Factory, I finally have all 5 of these, Only up to from season 1 to season 3, Even though I'm not the biggest fan of season 3, with the ninjas, and the season 2 was pretty decent as well, But the one that I was a big fan of was season 1, The monsters were the best. The monsters, especially the villain Rita Repulsa, Goldar, and how the original monsters were in the season 1. I just grew up loving, I did watch the season 2, fairly decently enough, and they then entered Lord Zed, Lord Zed, right there. And then I forgot, oh god, what was the actor's name? Jason David Frank, who played Tommy, who played the Green Ranger. Now in season 2 becomes the White Ranger, and I always preferred him as the Green Ranger. Not much as the White Ranger for me personally, because I grew up with the Green Ranger as well, But he was decent as the White Ranger, but Green Ranger I always say was always been better than the White Ranger, and especially the Zords. The Dragon Zord I thought was a lot better than the White Tiger Zord. Or the original Dinosaur Megazord better than the Thunder Zords or the Ninja Zords. For me personally, because the Zords I grew up with. Especially everything I say from the first season I liked a lot better than the season 2 and season 3. And then in 1995, then came Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie, which with a villain Ivan Ooze, and the film, and it is even despite the film with mixed reviews, the film was a box office success, and I will one day do a review of this film, another childhood film I grew up watching, especially along with the series, Yes, overall I do still like it, even though, like I said, the same thing with the series. People today called cheesy fun, or whatever, But I still like it no matter what, because I grew up with the movie anyway. And even though the only problem is because they still went the White Ranger, Tommy still is the White Ranger, and the 3 characters from season 2, Aisha, Adam, and Rocky, I wasn't the biggest fan of them either, though. But I wish they would have been the other originals like Jason, Zach, and Trini as the Red, Black, and Yellow Ranger. Would be. I wish that those 3 actors would be in this film instead of the other 3 I mentioned. And Tom is still being the Green Ranger, still more than the White Ranger. That was the only problem with me for the movie, because I always preferred those, in this film, But still, it was still pretty good. I still like the film, So And then I've never seen the other film, the other film, my Power Rangers Turbo. You know, I never seen that one because I was never a fan of the later series. You know, like Zeo, Turbo. And then it gets, and then as the years go on, especially now these newer shows, you know, what Mega Force, Dino Thunder, you know, I look at these, I look at all these other shows, you know, quick glances. I never watched all the episodes of certain ones. So I just want to see how they are, you know, and they compare nothing. They compare nothing to what these original Power Rangers are, you know. These new shoes, I always consider, they always kind of sucked, you know. Not kinda, a lot. They suck a lot, you know. Never liked these newer shows, you know. Especially how many seasons how many seasons now, including these newer shows? Was it 13, I think? I don't know. I can remember. I can't keep counting, you know. So the first movie was a success. You know, and, well, the second film, Turbo, was not, though. And now it's been years since there hasn't been a new film, and now I read, for the past few months, you know, the talks about making another new Power Rangers or reboot, you know. And when I first heard about this, you know, I was thinking hopefully they'll do a reboot of the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Because that's what I want to see. I want to see the reboot of the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, not in these new, a movie about these new shows of Dino Thunder or Mega Force or Ninja Mega Force, something like that. You know, I don't want to see that. I have no. If they do that, I have no interest whatsoever. I don't want to see it. But rating, I think they might want. But some of the things I've been looking up, you know, in articles about this film, and they considered I think they considered going along with the original Rangers. You know, okay, that's keeping me interested. Hopefully for now, you know. Then I've heard about some of the casting to play the Rangers and Zordon. You know, Rita. You know, so the thing I consider getting the original villains and the original Rangers in this new movie. You know. So, and then I just recently just read, you know, because now they're moving forward on a Cinema Blend, because Cinema Blend always has a good selection of on the movie news, you know. I'm just reading that they're moving forward with new screenwriters, you know, moving with the story and stuff. And then I just read they're going with news that come down with says with they're going with that Ashley Miller and Zach Stentz. They're the writers of X-Men First Class, which disturbs me because for X-Men First Class I did not like X-Men First Class, so that disturbs me a little bit because of the screenwriters. And then also they also do the screenwriting for the first Thor movie. Now that's a film I also like. I like the first Thor movie. So I got a little mix there. Two films. I like the first Thor movie. Did not like X-Men First Class. So they're gonna be those two are sent on screenwriting for this new Power Rangers movie. So I got mixed feelings on these new screenwriters because first film that I like and also a film I don't like, you know, for them to do the screenwriting for. And also there's also that also according to says here on Hollywood Reporter, they also had this guy Roberto Orci, you know, as an executive producer for the movie. He said that he was also the co-writer for Star Trek Into Darkness, the new Star Trek film that came out like last year, you know, in May. And then this is from their being developed. The film was being developed by Lionsgate. You know, the studio, of course, that's been making. There's two movie franchises that made big bucks for Lionsgate. That was the Saw franchise, and now it's the Hunger Games films, and also including the Expendables movies. You know, which is like why select Lionsgate? Because the original film was released by 20th Century Fox. You know. Which I don't understand why would they select Lionsgate? You know, because the first film was released by 20th Century Fox. You can see the 20th Century Fox logo right there. You know. Me personally, I would just rather stuck with. Even though 20th Century Fox had a lot of mishaps on some films, you know, that I've seen, you know, but I don't know. Maybe that was the right thing to do, to move it to Lionsgate. I don't know. So yeah. So maybe, you know, also hopefully that well, also including those two writers of X-Men First Class and Thor, they also had they also written Agent Cody Banks. I never seen Agent Cody Banks. I never want to, you know. But also the guy the co-writer of Star Trek Into Darkness, Roberto Orci, you know, he wrote also says he also wrote co-wrote Cowboys and Aliens, and I love Cowboys and Aliens, you know. Too bad that film was a bomb, you know, a big bomb. So yeah, so this is what I wanted to say about the new update on this new Power Rangers movie reboot, you know, of the screenwriters, you know. I know, plus I also see roll on some of the castings, which I'm not entirely sure on the cast, you know, but I'm focusing more on the screenwriters because, you know, it's been like it's been what the last film was 1997, Turbo. It's been over a decade, and I would say more than a decade. I would say about 1997 all the way to 2014. I would say, like, yeah, 17 years. 17 years since the last Power Rangers movie. And I don't know. I'm not sure concerned about it because these screenwriters, some of these screenwriters wrote on some good films and then some bad films. So yeah. So that's my little update on the Power Rangers movie reboot, you know, on the screenwriters, you know, which I'm concerned about because they might go on might move on a reboot on the original Power Rangers, but I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen. So I just have to keep on reading along as more of the stuff in the news on this film goes along, you know, see what happens. So yeah, just wanted to say, grew up with the original, especially the season #1. Love them, and I'll always love it to watch to this day, you know. And I know one day I'll give this film a movie review with, you know. So yeah, I'll give this film a look, you know, a review for you also. So hopefully you'll see a review of this, you know. Season 2, I thought was decent, okay, you know, but I still watch it though. And Season 3, same thing, you know, but I hardly watch Season 3, you know, because the thing, you know. But I stopped watching all of the new series after that, you know. But because of the original show I grew up with, you know, and the original villain, Rita, always liked as a villain, especially, and then I also loved the Zords, the Dragon Zord, the Megazord, you know, the weapons, and mostly I always enjoyed the original monsters from season 1, you know. Even though there was a couple of good monsters in Season 2, you know, then in Season 3 some of the monsters were getting kind of meh, you know. Yeah, so. And also, just one quick thing. I will next time after this video, hopefully, yeah, I'll do. I just made a video of the. Hopefully, you'll check out I made a video of the original a series of videos that all the original monsters from Season 1 and a few from Season 2, you know, get destroyed by the original Megazord, you know, including Dragon Zord, Ultra Zord, you know. So, and also I also saved like my favorite 5 for the last one. So towards the end of the video, like, the last 5 are considered as my favorite are my top 5 favorites of the monsters getting destroyed by the original Megazord. You know. So hopefully you'll check that out. But I won't upload it tonight, and I'm too tired now. I want to go to bed. So, and it's freaking late. So, and plus it's also hot. You know, freaking sweating, you know, so it's gonna be a hot night to get through. So hopefully, and in this video, now, and hopefully you'll check out the next time I'll upload that video of the original monsters getting destroyed by the original Megazords, you know. So thanks for watching. Take care and stay tuned for the next review, and also including hopefully you'll check out my video of the monsters getting defeated by the original Megazords. So thanks for watching. Take care.